What's up, guys? This is Will from the Mighty Beards of Gaming. I am the Mightiest Beard, finally bringing you another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary. I know it's been like a few weeks, but a confluence of events happened that kept me from getting you a decent gameplay, or, getting myself a decent gameplay, because I'm not so good at this game that every single one of my games that I play is worthy of a commentary. I don't even think generally the ones I show you are worthy of commentary, but I like doing them. And as you can see here on Sane Defense on Rush, you can just come up to this second story here and drop C4 on people and just USPS deliver packages on those suckers all day long, especially in this server right here, because the 64-man, there is always gonna be enemy flowing into that little hallway down there. And I get another guy right here, blam. They're just non-stop going into that B hallway because that, like I said before on my last Sane commentary, is the hardest MCOM to get in this game. In this entire game. It's so hard to get into there, especially when it's 64-man, because you just spawn in there. As long as there's a few people in there for people to squad spawn on, it's so difficult to clear that area out. And I was sure I was going to get kills right there, but I wound up not. And then these guys are having a little hangout in the stairwell, which I'm not really sure why they were doing that. But then the LAV sees us, and this is where being an attacker on Rush gives you a massive advantage, because you have an armored vehicle that shoots explosive rounds at a team of 64 people that only have so many places to defend. If you can get that LAV in someplace decent that can shoot rounds into this area where I'm at right here, you're gonna get so many kills. And if you look on the minimap right now, you can see where it's at. Even from there, just up that back road, you can really get good shots into these different hallways, or different floors of this building, the second and third floor of this building, because even then, that will be a huge advantage. And I get these two guys right here, but not the third guy. You'll get yourself a huge advantage with that LAV, because a lot of people will sit up there like I was doing before and drop C4, or bipod an LMG, or scrubs will bipod an M416, which I've been seeing recently for whatever reason. But they'll just sit up there and farm kills, because you have to go a certain way as an attacker to come down and get into that building, and there's just so few places for you to go. I don't know. This is an interesting first set of MCOMs. Okay, so since this is our last MCOM on this set, I come back in here, which was a smarter move than what most of my teammates, and what the fuck? What was all that smoke? What happened? I literally was shocked when I saw that, and I stood there and wondered what on earth could have caused that. And what are you doing jumping into a room full of 10 people defending an MCOM with like 10% health? We're gonna shoot you, man. I shot you in like the ankle as you tried to skip to my loo past me. I got you, man. Don't do that. At least go get some health. So anyway, I'm kind of done defending right here. Oh, and I get these two gentlemen right here with headshots. I couldn't even really see him, but that's the beauty of the 3D spotting in this game. And also the beauty of only having one entryway into the objective that you're trying to defend him. Well, technically there's three, but everyone tries to funnel in there. All you gotta do is shoot the little Doritos and people will just line up for you. But I got kind of tired of hanging out in there. I like a little variety in my gameplay, even though I know that the best tactic would be obviously to stay over there. Then I get sniped, and then I'm not really sure what gave my position away, but this LAV decides to put one round in that box and take me out. There's no one else on the minimap near me. But that guy was like, oh, I'm just going to shoot one more round down there. One more round, and it'll be good. They'll probably take that guy. I literally have no idea how I got that guy. I'm down to 25% health, and I want to go back around, and I say, wait a minute, I see someone on my squad. I'm going to go and see if he'll drop some health for me. Nope. This dude is rocking an M320. So I peace out. And I really think that coming around here was going to be a good idea, because as you can see on my right, we have that little hallway under wraps. We've got a spawn beacon in there. We've got a couple people in there holding off the enemy team from coming around that backside, which is wonderful. And I think I'm going to be able to get that guy. And again, a random grenade just kind of comes my way. I don't know. I have a silencer on my weapon. There's no way for you to know that I'm over there. And that guy that was just hanging out on the third floor with his MG36 rocking grenades was just happened to throw one that way? I don't think so. I don't know how he knew I was there. And then this guy's just in my way. So I get back to B, and I'm not even sure why I left this in here. I don't know why I decided to just go Rambo. Sometimes I just do this. I'm like, I'm going to see what I can do, and I just run in there, and there's 2 dudes in there, obviously, and I get shot down. I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes I just do that. Sometimes I'm bored, and I'm just like, I'm going to run in this room and see if I can shoot a few people and take them down and try to make some leeway in there, and just try to go in there with my guns blazing and get some kills and then move on and kind of clear the way for everyone else. Sometimes I just do that. I don't know why I think it's fun, but sometimes it's fun. I'm not MLG pro. I don't play this game competitively. I just like to have a good time, and sometimes I do it by being crazy reckless. And obviously that rarely gets me anywhere, but I get this guy right here, and I've finally made my way around to this little area where, and that's the little hallway that being held up in here shuts down. And that's excellent because it keeps them, it basically shuts down a whole exit into the courtyard there in front of the B building, and that's great for us because they can't come around this way. It's just a way to put them behind some of our defenses sometimes. Oh, and I get shot and I hide behind that car, which is really lucky for me that DICE decided to put a random tipped over car right there. So at this point, I'm fairly certain that my team has failed at defending that B MCOM because no one seems to be defusing it. I don't see a lot of little blueberries on the map over there heading that way. So what I want to do, and I mentioned this in my last video, I want to get in these nooks and crannies, brah. I really want to stay behind their enemy lines when the MCOM switches over, which it did just now. And what that essentially does is puts me behind their spawn. So that when they spawn in, and oh, watch this, since no one else is taking out the LAV, he smokes and drives away. The easiest LAV kill ever. 4 people in there and I got him, and I get this last guy right here, and then I finally get taken down, and that was great. But essentially I was back there, and staying back there allowed me to get that LAV. Instead of rushing out to the next set of MCOMs, trying to hang back and stay behind their spawn really gives you a huge advantage early on so that you can take out as many of them as possible and get that ticket count down. It's already down to 140, which is 10 down from the 150 that it starts at. 139. Yeah, you can see all of us that are hanging back here are really putting a pretty good-sized dent in their ticket count early on in the game. And I see that guy barely. That dude had some crazy camo on, a little Predator action, a little Invisi camo. Something was going on. I just didn't process in my mind that shape that moved in front of me could be a person. Even though nothing else moves in this game, only people, I should have just shot at it, but he was a little quicker on the trigger than I am. And as you can see, I bunny hop across the road right there, and I'm trying to get back to the same kind of position where I was at before, where I'm behind them, and they're all trying to move the other way. But this LAV had some sort of crazy vendetta against me, and he just came all the way around. He could have pushed his team up on an MCOM real easy if he had just gone up there, but he decides to chase after me, the one soldier who's hiding in a nook and cranny behind enemy lines, and he backs himself off. I don't know why he did that. He could have pushed them up onto the MCOM. So when you have the LAV, you should definitely push up on the MCOM. And this guy must have had some sort of deflector shields. He like re-angled the deflector shields of his Millennium Falcon helmet and just was deflecting all my bullets because I put a lot of rounds into him, and somehow he didn't die. But like I said before, it's great to try to be behind enemy lines, which I'm working on right here. So I get over here. I'm not sure how no one saw me, but I get over here, and this sniper's definitely mad because he hits me, but I took him down. And that always makes me mad when I'm trying to snipe like that. First of all, that dude had a way too long a lens on his sniper rifle. And hello, man, open your eyes before you do anything. And I somehow didn't get that guy. I think I hit like 3 guys as they were running by. I get this guy right here who tries to hide in there, and then this guy right here pulls some David Copperfield magic hat type stuff, and he just appears behind me, and I know that's not really the case. I'm sure that the timing was just terrible on my part, where I ducked back the second that he came around the corner, and then I didn't see him behind those big gas canisters, and he just got behind me and he took me down. And I thought I was so slick being back there, but somehow he knew where I was, despite the fact that I had a silenced weapon, was only shooting every now and then, and I was hiding back there behind the corner. I don't know what possessed him to go check back there, but whatever, he got me, and I'm pretty sure that that was the last death that I have in this round. And now I'm back to where I was before, trying to hang back and get in the little nooks and crannies, and I'm not sure what that sniper was trying to accomplish, but it's not going to go anywhere because I kick a field goal from the 50, and it's good. Totally put it right in that guy's mouth because he had a He was trying to snipe in that little small area, and he had something greater than a 4x scope on it, which I don't understand almost ever. And then, boom, just like I said before, get behind enemy lines and do some work. And that kill gets stolen from me. But this guy, not so much. Get dunked on, sir. So now that I'm back behind enemy lines, I want to... Behind what? Tongue? Behind enemy lines. Behind enemy lines. So now I'm back here behind enemy lines again. And I want to get up into my cool little second-story building right here. And that guy totally saves my butt. Totally saves my butt. I heard that sniper shooting at me, and get scrubbed. I heard that guy coming up behind me shooting what sounded like a Rex, and he just got knifed. And hello! I got the guy from so far away with this weapon. I really enjoy it. When I'm playing support, I think that this is probably the best weapon, like at least the most versatile weapon, and look at luckiest headshot ever. I love that when I'm bursting and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop bursting. He must have gone away, and like the last bullet clips a dude right in the face and then he dies. Yeah, but anyway, I love the M27 IAR, and I sped this up right here because it's like 45 seconds of me taking a nap. But I just love the M27 IAR. It's so versatile. It's not as accurate as like the M416 or the M16A3 assault rifles or anything like that. But look at, you can have a lot of control over this weapon, and you get so many bullets. You get so many rounds, and that was suppressed, and I did that much damage with this suppressed weapon at that distance. That was long range. That is a long range encounter with this weapon that's built for, you know, medium range. It's technically in the LMG class. I mean, I guess it's more of an assault rifle. It's like it's a good mix between the two. If you're transitioning from the assault class where you get all those AEK, M16, M416, all of that good stuff that does good damage at long range and has decent recoil and just is great, then this is a great transitional weapon to get you into the LMGs. And watch this! Look at that mini-map, sir. That's what you gotta do. Pay attention. I saw the LAV on the mini-map. No one had it. And then I go on a friggin' rampage, which rarely happens, as you guys know from my last Sane video, because I generally get blown right the frig up with when I join up here. And look, tow missile! Totally misses this guy, but then he gets 2 big LAV shells right in the dumper. And then that guy is going to take it eventually. This is why I kind of suck in the LAV, because I don't have any spatial awareness. This brick wall gets in my way, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go around it right here. And I just run it the crap over. And then that guy gets aced. And then his buddy tries to roll up, and he gets aced as well. See, this makes me feel good. I love it when I can get it. And this is their LAV. This is the best. This is the best when you can steal their vehicles and do so much work on them. It really, I don't think that this turned the tides of this round, because I'm pretty sure that we had them held off enough to the point where we would have won it. They have A planted right now, and they have 0. But yeah, there's no way that they would have gotten to B. But that might have kept them from getting to B, especially those last few guys that I killed. I'm just gonna say that I won that game for my team, not just because I went 32-8 and was top of my team, but because I stole their LAV at the end, and that is the most fun thing that you can do. So in my head, I won that game for me, because that made me have more fun than I generally do at that point in the game. And since that's the end of this round, I want to thank all you guys for watching and apologize again for taking so much time to get a good-ass round that I could show you. But like I said, I am only okay at this game, so it takes me some time, and I have a full-time job and a girlfriend and a dog that I have to take care of, so it's just not easy for me to always get good rounds for you guys. So if you're still sticking around, just make sure you like this video. Since I'm super brand new to YouTube, like this video and help me out. Comment. I like chit-chatting with people. I like that, knowing that people actually watch these videos, and, you know, subscribe. And I'm gonna keep doing these things, and you'll eventually be getting updates from my dual channel with Northern Beard, who's the other member of the Mighty Beards of Gaming with me. But anyway, I'm rambling way past the end of this video, so a goodbye.